After taking care of some of the exterior mods like my luminous ladder and my diesel heater, it was time to get busy. My dad flew in to help me with some of the bigger projects, and last time we installed my solar panel, my ceiling, and much more. In this episode, we begin with the framing of my bed system and put up our rear walls. Well guys, starting the vlog tonight late because we have just been like going and going and going. So I'm trying to show you guys here. We have this entire wall basically sheeted up, and now we are working on the bed frame. And tons of planning, tons of designing. But now that we got it all kind of mocked up, we're just measuring, cutting the wood. It's kind of crazy to start to see like actual infrastructure in here and see how it's gonna kind of affect the whole space. So just trying to crank this stuff out, always fighting against the daytime. Back working this week, so we're just doing what we can. But our plan is to get this all wrapped up and finish the other wall. Alright, so I know this doesn't look like too much right now, but we basically have the entire bed designed, measured, cut, and really ready to secure to the frame. You can see basically how it would come out here, and this is going to be the walkway area right through here. So it's about like 10 o'clock at night right now. It's completely pitch dark. We're working off one light, one extension cord, so we're going to call it a night, and then we'll hit it hard again tomorrow. I'll check in with all you guys then. Sometimes I don't even know the best way to put all of these together. I was gonna say welcome back, but it's literally the same video for you guys. So anyways, it's the next day. I figured I want to show you guys a little bit more in depth of how we've been doing this, kind of the materials we've used, because I think that from the construction side, this is really, really well put together. And this is just 1/4 inch sanded plywood, so it's really smooth. It's kind of meant to be a finishing wood. And I'm thinking that I'm actually gonna do these walls with this wood and just paint them white. I'm not entirely sure yet, but this wood just is really, really nice. So we don't have anything super heavy or super tough to work with, but it's that really, really strong. We're still maximizing kind of the space of the van. And then the bed structure here is completely made out of 1x3s. I figured I don't need to go too much heavier than that, basically just because of the weight and just the way if you put wood together correctly, it basically supports itself, and all the weight is kind of down and compressing it. So if you kind of reinforce it and stud it properly, you can get away with a lot lighter lumber. Like, you don't need to throw 2x4s in here or even 2x3s or anything like that. You can see we have, you know, double stud here, and then kind of reinforce the back here. And these are going to be kind of open slider compartments to access the garage from within the van, if that makes sense. And then because we had to start the bed after the wheel well, we have to kind of make a support right at the wheel well, and this is all just made out of 1x2, so again, really lightweight lumber, but really solidly built, super strong. And what's going to be cool about this is also going to have about 4 compartments down there. So I'm not exactly sure yet. We're going to have some sort of wood structure that's going to basically lift out, and then you can reach in here, basically use these as compartments. So then if you guys can kind of envision it, this right here is going to be my entire garage area. So this is all going to be open, be able to put stuff in there. I want to make sure I can fit my skis, my boots. AC outlet here, so I can like warm my boots and stuff. Those are going to be DC lights that are going to come here, so you're going to have lights in the garage area. And then the bed, when it's in couch mode, is just going to come here, and this whole thing is going to be your walkway. Table up there, fold it down, etc., etc. It's exciting to see actual infrastructure in the van. It's exciting to kind of have a concept in your mind and then put it together and have it kind of come to fruition. Finally got this other top wall mounted. Pretty straightforward. The only thing that you got to kind of keep in mind is the back is not a completely flat cut, so we have to kind of scribe this big piece. And when you have a sheet of plywood like this, it can be kind of tricky just to get the support to cut it, but I'm really, really stoked with how this came out. You can see how it's just a little bit sort of different, kind of the contour of the van here. We brought all of our wires through this hole here so we can kind of have a nice clean area down there. I am just going to screw these down. I'm using number 6 by 3/4 inch wood screws. So we couldn't find a finished screw or like a trim screw that looks really nice that's less than 1.25 inches for some reason. I just don't think it's kind of meant for that. So kind of went with this wood screw. We're kind of burying it pretty deep into the wood, and then when I paint it, I'll kind of fill it and paint over it, so hopefully you won't see the screw head in there. But I'll cross that bridge when I get there. So pretty cool, right? I mean, look how we literally have walls up now, and it's so quiet in here. It really is. It's so quiet. I'm noticing it more and more as we start layering stuff in there. As soon as you get in the van, it just completely like deadens all the noise. I have a stream out front, and as soon as you get in here, you almost can't even hear the stream running, which is pretty crazy. And that is how it's done. We have both of our rear walls up, which is super exciting, just to see how much this whole space gets cleaned up simply just by kind of hiding the insulation and the wires. So thank you guys so very much for watching episode 60. Another exciting number. These groups of 10s always feel extra special. So I'll see all of you guys on Tuesday in the next episode. Hopefully we'll have the bed all set up and maybe even start the cabinets, but I don't want to make any false promises here. So take it easy, fam. I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Peace out.